Inducer fan motor out of that one. You can use this furnace here too to get your amp draw once it's powered up. Okay?
Right.
So you're just pretty much taking it out, putting it back in, and over here you're going to be testing with the MagnaHelic and whatever else. Okay? All right, now who's got their lab test handy for the MagnaHelic or for the proof switch? All right, checking the operation of draft inducer furnace pressure type proving switch. Okay? All right. You have to do 2 furnaces. Furnace 1, furnace 2. Get the furnace manufacturing model. This here is a Bryant, right?
Yeah, Bryant.
Model number's right here. Okay? Induce your motor on and the burner dropout pressure. I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, okay, now to get started, okay, this here is the hose for the inducer fan or for the proof switch. The proof switch is connected here right outside the breeching, comes all the way over here, plugs into the proof switch. Okay? Now, if you notice this tubing here, okay, it's square on the outside and round on the inside. Okay? The reason why they make it like that is because it's hard to pinch or kink a square tube. It's made like that on purpose. Okay? Because sometimes some of these tubes, they want to come just perfect length, and they're concerned about pinching. If this was just a regular round tube, it may kink. Okay? And we can't have that. Okay? So it makes it a little bit more rigid on the outside. Okay? Now, it says here, install a T between the pressure switch and the draft inducer motor. Okay? No problem. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I already got this pre-made up. Okay? This is on, the T is actually, or the T is actually inserted here. We're going to unplug the hose here. Plug this hose into the other side of the T. Take this hose here and plug it into the proof switch. Okay? Make sure it doesn't touch the flue pipe so it doesn't melt. Okay?
So you basically reconnected it just along with the MagnaHelic.
Yeah.
Yep, it's in parallel now.
Right.
Is what it
So
is.
to connect this, you automatically have to do that.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
This comes in the box with it.
Oh, okay.
Okay? And keep in mind, make sure you use the 2-inch. Okay? You want to use the 2-inch on that. Okay? So, we install the T between the pressure switch and the draft inducer. Printed on the switch is the actual cutout setting of the switch. Right on here, it's too small for me to see. You can see when the pressure is to cut in and cut out. Okay? I'm not that concerned about that. We just want you to get you familiarized with the tools. Okay? Install digital manometer or MagnaHelic on the branch of the T. Okay? This is the run side of the T. This is the branch side of the T. Okay? And that's what we did. Okay? It's on the branch side. Okay? Alright, after we do that, start the furnace in the heating mode and let it operate until the burner's light. Alright, we can do that. Pay attention to the MagnaHelic, guys. Remember, it's going to go higher up, and then once it stabilizes, it's going to drop down.
That's
See
from
that?
an inducer motor.
Yep, it's about 0.30, 0.35 maybe. Okay? Once it proves that there's no restrictions in the flue pipe, our proof switch closes. When it closes, it tells the hot surface igniter to come on, which it's doing. Opens up our pilot valve, or opens up our gas valve to allow the gases to flow through.
Dang.
Gases flow through.
That's raw,
It's a
ain't it?
flame sensor, and now our hot surface igniter is turning off. And if you notice, it's still about 0.30, starting to drop now. Once it stabilizes, it will drop. Drop down yet or no?
A little bit.
There it
Checking the
goes.
pressure.
It's going to
Yeah, there you go.
0.25.
Yep. Now it's dropping down. Okay, now it says here, slowly pinch off the tube close to the inducer assembly while watching the pressures on the manometer or the MagnaHelic. Make sure to use a MagnaHelic with a scale of that only goes to 2 inches of water column, and that's what we've got. It only goes to 2 inches. Okay? Now, it wants us to pinch off the tube going to the proof switch. So keep
Yeah.
keep close attention to the.
Don't take it off, just pinch it.
I'm pinching it. Check it out. See? Check it out. Now it's going to start to drop. See that?
Because it can't prove that the blower is on.
Exactly. We got a restriction in the tubing now.
So it's not like something is restricting the air.
Exactly. Yep. That's what we're simulating. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, the burner should go out when the pressure drops to the setting on the switch, and it did. Okay. I don't know exactly what it says there, but it did drop out. Now it says allow the burners to relight and then pull the tube from the switch. So it's going to light again. It's going to go through its failure mode, purge itself, and it's going to restart.
Can you say that process again?
When the inducer runs, and we see that it's running, okay,
It's running right now.
when it spins for a while, it's going to close our inducer switch.
It's checking for restrictions right now.
Yep. Once it has enough pressure to close our pressure switch, then it's going to say, okay, let's bring on our hot surface igniter, which what we're doing. Once the hot surface igniter glows for a certain amount of seconds, gas valve opens up, allows the gas to flow through the manifold, lights the burners,
That shit raw, bro.
and then the flame sensor feels the heat down at the opposite end, tells the hot surface igniter, okay, turn off, I don't need you anymore.
Right.
Okay?
Thank you.
Heat exchanger gets hot enough, about 150, 140 degrees.
Starts blowing heat.
Blower comes on, blows the heat, and comes out of the supply.
Cool.
Now after the burners relight, now we're going to pull the tube from the switch.
It's gonna shut off.
Yep. And we need to watch the magnet helix again. Okay? So you only have to, you're going to be pulling it off or pinching,
Okay.
it doesn't really matter. But I want you to write down what the pascals are when the inducer motor comes on and what the dropout pressure is. Okay?
What do you mean drop out pressure?
Watch.
How much did it drop?
Yeah, here. Watch. I'm going to pull it off. You're going to see it drop. Okay? So right now we're about 0.25. All right? About 0.20. And then it's going to drop. See that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right there. Okay, that's the dropout right there, about 0.20. Okay? You got to do that in two furnaces.
Okay.
What other furnace?
Probably the one
Doesn't
next to
matter.
it. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, the more fit. To the what is that shit called?
Proof
again?
switch.
Proof switch.
Proof switch.
Inducer motor to the proof switch.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Any questions? All right.
Thank you.